What's up, Broskiplays, and welcome to a brand new The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus modding tutorial. And it's already episode 2. I love this feedback that you guys gave me on episode 1, which was so amazing. You guys smashed the views and the likes with over 1,000 views, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that, and the 89 likes. I love you guys all. Thank you, Edmund McMillan, for sharing, and hopefully you will share this video as well, and hopefully also check it out. So in this episode, we're going to be focusing on changing sprites, and not just normal sprites. We're going to recreate the whole game and add some new things in here that will definitely be really fun. So I'm going to show you an example because I already made this thing already, so you guys can just look at it already, and I cannot make mistakes, so I cannot do runtime errors and stuff like that. I'm really sorry for not uploading yesterday. I had volleyball lessons, so I couldn't finish it, unfortunately, but I worked all night on making the example for this video today. So hope you guys all enjoy, and without further ado, let's start off with the first thing that I'm gonna show you, and that's what we're gonna do today. So let's start off with the big thing that I'm gonna show you today, and that's our own character. Yes, I'm not joking, our own character. So let's do this. So you see Jesus here. Obviously I was trying to get Magdalene, but it didn't work. So yeah, there is a bug where you cannot get a new character without having this screen right now. As you can see, I already installed another mod which also adds another custom character, and you see it doesn't add a player portrait, and I already made one, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So here we go. So excited as we're going to see the brand new mod, which has brand new doors. As you can see, the new crosses over there look absolutely awesome. We got soul eternal crosses, I believe, which looks really cool. In my opinion, they look really awesome. There we go. Oh shit, no, inside the room, and here's our first enemy. So the treasure room actually just got like they got the same amount of stuff in here. The rocks haven't been changed for some reason. That's kind of weird. Oh well. So here's an ultra greed and the friendly ball. Cool. Okay. And we got a cross. Great. And here is the new boss room. It's going to be really fun to do. Okay, so here we go. We got ourselves a blue cloth. As you can see, it also the cool thing is that Jesus Sprite actually synergizes with every item. So that's pretty sick. I like that. And finally, we're gonna give him over 100 luck, so he will get luck shot all the time, which is pretty nice. So that is the end of the beginning of the intro. Now let's move on to Lua and to the spriting and to everything, and let's do this shit. Okay, so we got backdrop, grid, items, and UI. So we go in UI, and we're going to call the first one boss. Pretty important. This is where all the stuff comes in. There is in the boss screen. Then we have the next one, which is going to be called main menu, which you can do. Obviously you don't have to, but you can do that. Obviously you don't need to. I prefer not to, because we're not going to change the main menu today. Next to what you want to add is again, let's check real quick. Blah blah. Oh, it goes in the same folder. Costume tutorial. Effects. I forgot effects. You also want to add effects to there. Pretty important if you want to have like effects and stuff like that. So next up in the UI folder, you want to add these motherfuckers in. Let me just check. Stage and boss. That's kind of the thing. Stage and boss. Those are the things that you want to put in. Okay, done that. Now let's go to items. I mean, now here you want to add characters. Oh no, wait. Yeah, you want to add characters, right? Characters. So you want to add characters in, or character, or anything like that. As you can see, there's also characters in here. Oh wait, that's the other folder. I meant this one. Yeah, characters. So characters, pretty important. In characters, you want to make a new folder called costumes, but you guys know about that. Oh no, wait, I didn't talk. So I'm gonna so in characters you want to make costumes. So here's where all the costumes come in. It's pretty important for you guys to know, in case you didn't know. and you didn't saw the first video. So next up you want to go to is make a folder in items. We're going to be changing a pickup, so keep that in mind. And in order to make a pickup, we're going to be changing the hearts, so that's going to be really fun to do. Okay, I think we're all set now. I'm just going to check real quick. So we got effects, characters, right, backdrop, items, UI. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. Yeah, I think we're good. Are we good? Yeah, we're definitely good. Yeah. Oh no, we forgot one. Oh no, never mind. I think we got everything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now that we got all the maps done, let's make our first item. Well, let's do our first item, which is going to be in graphics, and that's the character. So, in case you don't know, the Binding of Isaac has some different kind of ways to determine if you have a certain, you know, if you have a certain costume. So I'm going to be using my example right here from my costume tutorial. I'm going to characters, we go to costumes, and here you go. These are all the items that you need. And now you see this, but Broski, there's a white Jesus, a red Jesus, blue Jesus. Is that not racist? No, it's not racist. Oh, the black Jesus is definitely racist. No, but I haven't changed that one yet. That's not really handy for me. No, but you have to put all these different color variations in, because they will help with synergies. Trust me, they will definitely help with synergies. So I'll copy them in. Just do this, just as I told you. So character Jesus, add all of these in, and that's it. Just add them in, like that. You got that? Cool. Okay. Now, next thing that you want to do is you want to put in, for example, transform angel body or anything that you want to add in. So if you want, like, for transformation, for example, if Jesus has like 3 of the angel items, he would change into Jesus form, you know. So we want to add the angel heads in here. The reason for that is just because it fits with Jesus. He needs to fly in the beginning. It's just how it is. Okay, so now that we've done that, what do we do now? Well, it's actually pretty easy. We now go back to resources, and we're now going to be adding in the backdrop. So backdrop, how do you make a backdrop, or how do you make a custom backdrop? It's actually really easy. I didn't expect to be easy. I'm just gonna make a little example here to show you off how you can actually make a room, a custom room. Like, I'm not gonna be copying just like I did here. So I'm gonna be using the basement as an example. I'm gonna be opening it with GIMP, so I can show you how you can make your own kind of backdrop, which is pretty cool because that allows for pretty cool new room creation. And you all know Afterbirth with their original rooms and stuff like that. Well, you can make that as well now, so that's pretty cool. So here we are, and 800. As you can see, this is basically how a room looks like in the Binding of Isaac. These are 4 corners. This is the left corner, the right corner, the bottom corner, and the right bottom corner, the left bottom corner. So you gotta see this as this is just a one-sized room. Okay, got it? Cool. So now, how do we change this room? It's actually really easy. As you can see, these are all different. These have candles, these have not. These are all different sides of the room. So what you want to do is we're going to be editing this room just to show you how it works. Okay. So what you want to do is let's zoom in a little bit. And let's, for example, change just to make this a blank wall. Okay, let's make this a beautiful blank wall. How do we do that? Well, that's actually pretty easy. So what you want to do, go all the way back to 1, and you want to make some pixels here, or pixel sprites, so you can understand how the walls are like looking in perspective. So I'm holding shift here to make a straight line. This is really important. A really nice tip if you have GIMP, hold shift, or on Photoshop, hold shift, and you can just do this that I just showed you, which is really handy. So I'm now making a little room, as you can see. I'm adding these lines in here. And the reason why I add these lines is because for a reminder, so I know that I am not making any mistakes, which is pretty important when you are going to make these rooms. You want to have the exact same perspective. So this is a kind of a balcony, as you can see. This is kind of a higher part of the room. So we want to have this part of the room in there as well. Now we have different options. We can either go with pillars, or we can just make this a straight wall, which we're gonna do. We're gonna make this a straight looking wall. So there we go. That's a straight wall. Now you want to make the layers, of course. So we have this first layer, which is basically the first layer. So boom, there we go. That's basically the first layer. So like this. Okay. Now you want to make the line that separates it from each other. So that's boom, that's like that. So it has a perspective in there, cool. Now do the same thing on the other side. Just go like this. Later on you can just copy everything and be lazy again, so don't worry, you can be lazy after in a bit. Don't worry about it, man. It's never too old to get lazy. Even developers and sprites get lazy sometimes. It's just how life is. Okay, so here we go. Now let's add this in, so we have a little bit of a reminder that this is a pillar. Okay, now let's do this side. So this is the outer side of the room. So as you can see, it has a really weird looking tone, but it's basically the end of the room, or the wall of the room basically. So the perspective is really weird, but trust me, once you learn how the perspective works, these lines can be a lifesaver in order to make your walls look perfect. So if we now remove this, boom, there you have it. This is how the room should look like. This is how the room should look like. If you don't understand me, well, this is how the room should look like. Boom. That's it. This is how the room should look like. I already repeated it twice or something, but yeah. See, that's it. So so right now I'm gonna be adding this in. So make a line right here. Boom. Because as you can see, the line, the floor actually doesn't exceed still the end, as you can see here. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we can move on. So we're gonna change the opacity here a little bit, so we can actually see the lines a little bit better. There you go. So this is the basic of a room. Now we're gonna make a little wall here. And we're gonna paint the walls any color we like. So what color do you guys want to see? Let me know. Here we go. Okay, so we finished that. And now let's finish this off. Just doing a quick little example here, nothing special. Okay, now let's paint the colors let's go for red. Just a little bit of red. There we go. So this is red. Okay, now let's make the pillars a little bit more to the light side. There we go. And make this a little bit more darker. There. That's basically how your room should look like. Make this a little bit darker. Let's do light. That's a little bit too light still. There we go. So this is how a room should look like. It's not pretty or something like that, but it looks fine. So this is how a Binding of Isaac room looks like. Okay, got it? I'm like repeating myself 100 times. Just to let you know how it looks like. I keep saying that. Anyway, there we go. So you need to connect everything, obviously, otherwise it doesn't work. So here we go. Let's add that. Boom. Okay, there's your room. There's your basic looking room. Now let's add some depth to this, because this looks absolutely awesome. It looks straight out of Microsoft Paint, right? You don't want that shit. You don't want flipping Microsoft Paint graphics in your mod, do you? Well, we're gonna add some shaders here. As you can see, pretty easy. Add some shaders like that. And just like so, you create yourself the room. And we're gonna be using the room editor later on in the video in order to make this room a real custom room and a real new floor basically. So that's going to be awesome to do, and I think you guys will love that. So I'm gonna just speed up this a little bit, and I'll come back once I got this done, and I'm gonna talk with you guys about what you do next. That's it. Now I can do this if I want to. Like, yeah, I didn't finish it off. So this is basically how you make a room in the Binding of Isaac. So let's override the basement folder, and now I'm gonna show you another thing. So that's the first thing you want to do. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna do Jesus. How do you do it? Like the UI. So we have the boss stages, and here we have to put in some items. So first of all, you want to make yourself these images. You want to put these images in. So first of all, you want to have the name. This is really important because if you don't have the name, then it wouldn't work. It won't work. So get that in. Keep that in mind. Next up are the player portrait. You want this one in as well. There you go. Now you want to go to stage, and there you will find a smaller portrait version for when you cycle between floors. If you know the Binding of Isaac, you know that when you finish with the boss, you get to see them lying and crying there. So there you go. That's what you need to do next. And now you gotta go to effects, and this is just optional if you want to. If you want to have like an effect, like for example an angel statue, all you have to do is just grab the angel statue and then just paste it and change it a little bit. That's basically what you do. Next up are grid items. They're really easy to make. You can find them in the resource folder. If you don't know how to do the resources, for example, I can show you real quickly, because a lot of you guys have been struggling with it apparently. Let me show you real quick. So you go to the rebirth folder, right? Tools, resource extractor, double click on it, and then here you can click on enter, and you can put the resource folders, and yeah, you can also put it on another path if you want to. You can do that in the log folder, I believe. It's really nice, so do that if you haven't done it, otherwise you cannot mod, so just to let you know. Okay, next up that we're gonna do is add these doors in. So there I have like grids, and in these grids you have all the grid items, grid entities. And yeah, you want to go to graphics, you want to go to grid, and you want to copy and paste all of them that you want to change. So like for me it will be these, and why am I putting these? They're in the same folder, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I'm doing it in the same folder, that's not really handy. Grid, and then here you see all the items. As you can see, I have the poop, I have this, I'll change it. So that's how you do it. Then next up, you can add items, pickups, and I'm going to show you how you can change a pickup with GIMP. It's actually pretty easy. All you got to do is you got to go to rebirth, you got to go to resources, and there you will find graphics. Then you got to go to items and to pickups. Oh, pickups is actually with a space. Huh. I didn't expect that. Oh well. Also, you don't want to have a capital. Oh god, someone's screaming. Anyway, so here we have some of the pickups. So I was thinking about changing the hearts. So I'm going to change the hearts here, and I'm also going to be changing the cards. So like the tarot cards. Those are the fun things to change for a little tutorial. So let's go to GIMP and let's change these motherfuckers. So what I want to do here is, instead for hearts, I want to do a cross, like a little cross on the floor. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting rid of the items that I don't need. So boom, chakalaka laka. Okay, so keep in mind you want to keep the Binding of Isaac spriting style that I taught you guys in the last tutorial. If you haven't seen it yet, go back to that tutorial and check it out. It's really important for you to know. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. So here we go. Make a new layer like that, and let's do this. So I'm just doing this from my hand, you know, because I know a bit of pixeling because I worked on Venturetopia. So I am actually already a I've been a developer in the past, so I know what to do. If you don't, then don't worry, I'm here to help you. That's why I do these tutorials, to help you out and to get better at everything and to make your awesome Binding of Isaac stuff really complete, you know. Also, this mod pack will be available on Workshop whenever we're done with it. So we're gonna upload it this this mod pack on workshop again, so everyone can use it as a reference and yeah, also play it. Obviously, it's also kind of the reason why I do this, but just to show everyone how I do it. It's much easier now, and also a lot more fun for you all to see. So this is gonna be my first mod pack. I'm like really excited. I cannot wait to make more mod packs. I have lots of new mod packs in consideration, like bullets. I want to put like guns in my next mod pack, but you will hear about that soon. So I'm trying to do a cross here. It's not easy to do a cross, but I'm trying my best. I think I made this one a little bit too big. Just keep that in mind. You don't want to make it too big. That's too big. That's definitely too big. Ah, that looks good, doesn't it? I think that looks good. Let's just add this in. Let's add some other layer. There we go. Okay. Yeah. That looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty indeed. Okay, that's a little bit too much in my opinion, so let's change that a little bit. There we go, and I think we're gonna add some over here. This is the part that you want to show off. It's a cross basically. So this part is too big, as you can see. Yeah, definitely. So I'm making it a little bit smaller by going like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I think it looks really nice. Just changing it a little bit here, so it looks nice and good, you know. Because you want to have your stuff to look good, otherwise you won't get it in the game or anything. And if you want to get your mod in the game, then be sure to put time in your spriting and stuff. You want to have it in the game, do you? If you don't, then, well, still, take your time, because people will like it if it's beautiful, and you will get more people to download your mod. I mean, that's the thing, right? Yeah? Like, you want to have people play your mod, so you gotta have a good impression, otherwise people won't check it out. Anyway, so okay, so I'm gonna change this a little bit as well. It's a little bit too thick in my opinion, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, and that should look pretty nice. Yeah, that's a good looking cross, isn't it? I think it definitely is. I think it looks really nice. Or it's like too thick. I'm kind of like playing around with this, guys. Don't worry about it. I will move on in a bit. I just want to get these ready, you know, a little bit ready. You know what I mean? Get this shit a little bit ready. Okay, that looks good. I think I can. Yeah. Just adding this line a little bit in there. See, it requires a little bit of skill, but once you get through that, it's lots of fun. Spriting, binding of Isaac items is lots of fun because you can do a lot of stuff with it. So, boom. Okay, I think we're done it. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, I'm trying to put my time in here, which I should, because obviously it's a pickup. And pickups will be seen a lot in the game. So, anyway, so I'm gonna be writing over here, and as you can see, I'm using the normal defined color that you see, like the special color, you know, the transparent color, and I'm using it as a texture. The reason for that is that it actually fits pretty well with the theme of the cross. So I thought, oh, why not use it for cross? So here we go. And yeah, there we go. We done the cross. That looks pretty nice. Next up, as you can see, we got the cross right. You also want to, like, we have it on, not on black. We want to have the outline black, obviously. Boom, that's it. That's good. Okay, so now that we got that done, which is pretty nice. Let me just change this, because I just saw that there's another pixel here that needs to be changed. There we go. Okay, so now that we're done. Wait a minute. I just need to get this right, guys. Don't worry, we'll get on with the tutorial in a bit. I just want to get this right. Okay, that looks better. And here a little bit. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just need to do that, otherwise it looks pretty shit, and I don't want to make this look shit, you know? I don't want it. So here we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now, come on, like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I taking so much time in this? Anyway, so we made the cross. It looks nice. It looks good. Now let's copy this cross, and now we need to make a half cross. Obviously, a half cross is not that difficult to make. Just oh yeah, you need to select. So use selection tool. Copy paste. I'm just gonna speed the video up again, because otherwise it will take ages, and I don't want it to take ages. So I'll see you guys in a bit again, and then I will be talking about what I did. He loves you and he loves me. Okay, so I'm now done with the crosses, and look at that. That looks really nice, I must admit. I'm really proud of the result. Look at that. Those are the new crosses. Holy crap, I think I did a really good job. I definitely think I did. Because I really like changing these kind of objects. It's actually really easy to change this, by the way. Not gonna get in full detail. I'm just gonna change the existing ones with a new kind of flavor to it, if you know what I mean. You guessed it, what's going to be added, right? This game is full of crosses. I mean, my mod. My mod is full of crosses, so we gotta have those crosses in, right? We gotta have those crosses in, otherwise it looks like shit. If I know how to make a cross. I think I forgot to understand how to make a cross. Here we go. We done the card. As you can see, I had a little cross on it. Looks pretty sick indeed. And yeah. Now the final part. Here we go. Graphics, UI. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We gotta change the health pickups, obviously, because I mean the icons. Because when you are going to pick up, like, you want to see the hearts, right? And we want the hearts to change in crosses. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna change the hearts into crosses, and we're also gonna change something else. Well, no, we're gonna do that next time. Never mind. Don't say what I just said. Nah, I think it fits more in the game. So here we go. We now have the hearts here, and yeah, we're gonna do the same thing, but now we'll make a cross out of it. You know, because that's how we roll. Shit's about to go down. Shit's about to go down. Okay, that should look good. Now, wait a sec, I need to do the same with this part of the image. Oh no. Oh, it is over. Oh, I love this one. Pretty nice. So we done that, and I think we're done. Yeah, those were all the heart icons that we just changed, which is awesome. I like it. I like the looks of the heart icons. So they look a lot better in my opinion. So we changed those. Look at that. That looks sick. And yeah, I think we're done now. Anyway, that's the end of the mod. Hope you all have an awesome day. It's Broskiplays, and yeah, see you guys next time, next tutorial. Bye bye.